My colleague Geeta Mohan is now joining us for more on this. Geeta, what sort of a strain does this put on diplomatic relations? We do know that we've registered our protest as well about these comments that have been made on social media. There's a statement which has been issued by the government of Maldives as well, saying that these are personal opinions. They don't represent the views of the government. Diplomatically, what sort of an impact can it have? Has it had?
It has already had an impact, because this is not just any activist or a civilian making comments against India and the Indian administration, Paulomi. This is a sitting minister. Sitting ministers, so to say, who are commenting on Prime Minister Modi and the Indian government. And so, yes, a very strong view was taken by New Delhi, and the same was conveyed by Indian High Commissioner to Maldives, Munu Mahavar, who took it up with Male and not just expressed India's displeasure, but also launched a very strong protest with regards to the kind of statements that have come. And if you see the statement that has been put out by the Maldivian administration, it seems like they are trying to damage control the situation over here by saying that that nobody over here is going to be let go without action if such derogatory remarks are made, and that there's a very thin line between freedom of expression and responsibly using that tool in a responsible and a mature manner. Certainly calling out the Prime Minister in question, the Deputy Minister over here, in the statements that have been made. And we, again, will have to wait and see whether action will be taken. The statement is measured. It is not a very strong condemnation of the ministers, of the sitting ministers, but certainly one that is talking about how this is not going to go completely unnoticed, and there could be action. We'll have to wait and see what that action really is going to be, because the statements certainly were rather derogatory.
Absolutely. Geeta, thank you for joining us with all of those details. Of course, Geeta, they're saying that the government of Maldives, of course, has issued a statement, but it remains to be seen what sort of action does it take really against those sitting ministers in the government of Maldives who've made these derogatory comments on social media. Earlier, in fact, my colleague spoke with Dunya Mayum, who's a former Maldivian minister, in fact, on the current row that's going on between India and Maldives. Here's what she said.
Do you believe that there is actually a big debate that is taking place? Do you believe that there is a debate?
No, I think there has been a misunderstanding. And obviously, with the social media, there's always a lot of sensationalism. Maldives values its friendship with India, and we definitely do not wish to see this relationship damaged at all.
Dumya, you know, the top celebrities in India especially are now speaking about the fact that there is nothing wrong if the Prime Minister of the country speaks about a place and is actually urging Indians to start going and visiting to start going and making sure that their vacations are in Lakshadweep. But we are seeing the kind of rants that are coming in from Maldives. In fact, one of the ministers is now saying that Lakshadweep cannot give the kind of hospitality that Maldives does.
Obviously, Lakshadweep is a very beautiful place. I have seen myself the photographs, the beautiful waters, the beaches. Maldives also is a very beautiful place. Our islands are being visited by tourists across the world. We value, again, the hospitality, that we look forward to give that hospitality to Indian visitors. And the Indian market continues to grow in the Maldives. But of course, our tourists come from across the world. And this includes China, includes Europe, and Japan as well. So I think there is no need to talk of a competition here. Definitely, as friendly countries and with our close neighbor, we look forward to working together on many areas, and this includes tourism as well.
Dumya, what do you have to say about the kind of statements that are being made from ministers in Maldives, because they are now retweeting those kind of tweets, which speak ill about Prime Minister of India?
Once again, all I would like to say is that I am concerned with this misunderstanding that is there. And our President Dr. Muiz, has personally or has officially given a number of statements where he has spoken about the close relationship. Of course, we have issues that we do need to discuss and resolve. But at the same time, he has said his policy is Maldivians first. And for Maldivians, the relationship with India is one that is historic, that has many aspects to it, and it's something that President Dr. Muiz, and if I may speak on behalf of the current Foreign Minister as well, they would wish to see this relationship become stronger in the future. I am not speaking on behalf of the government because at present I am an independent. I am part of the government party, but I understand that the Foreign Ministry will be releasing a statement very soon, and I would be very happy to share details of that statement. So once again, I think the relationship between our president and Prime Minister Modi remains strong, and I do not think we have any reason to fear about any deterioration in this relationship. Maldivians, people, the people-to-people relationship is very strong as well. Many Maldivians visit India for many reasons, including medical, and many Indians visit Maldives, and we have them in jobs here, and we welcome them to our country. So I look forward to seeing a further strengthening of our relationship.